Hi everyone. Welcome to I just went shopping for school stuff. Welcome to Intermission with Toni A. Ward. This will be covering really quickly. It's gonna be a long one because I've got to cover 3 weeks because depression is a bitch, ain't it, sisters? Yeah. Oh, these are still hard. We're having green tea mochi today because we're fans. Oh, speaking of ice cream, thank you to Erica Estrada, who is the official sponsor of Intermissions with Toni A. Ward now. If you too would like to be a sponsor, my PayPal is jeremy.pritchard6@gmail.com and my Venmo is Pritch I Might Be, PRITCHMIGHTBE. Spelling. We love it, sisters. I should have thought these first. Didn't think that through. Whatever, I'll just suck on it. So, I have to talk about Duet Week, Pokemon Week, Fast Rap. Oh, it's the powder on it, you know, sisters. Delicious. So, Duet Week. Wild idea. Shocked it was brought back. That was the most stressful week for me because that was the one week where I was not entirely sure of my confidence. I loved the video. I loved everything we did. It wasn't as well received as I thought it would have been, so I was very shocked in its reception. I got to work with Boy Named Queen, who's one of my best friends in this competition. I talked to him about everything. I don't think there are secrets between us, competition-wise. Like, I don't know, like, what his dick size is, but, like, I know how he's feeling in the competition at any given time. Yeah, it was just a good pairing. We worked well together. We had a whole bunch of ideas, and we ended up deciding between Damn It, Janet from Rocky Horror Picture Show and the song we did, which a lot of people were like, I didn't like the song. I was like, this song pops off, but go off, sis. And immediately we both wanted to do this kind of like Mad Max, Purge, end of the world kind of feel with like torn up street fashion, kind of grunge a little bit. And I loved what we put out. Working with Boy Named Queen was great. You know, I never at any point felt he was carrying me or I was carrying him. We worked as a team and it was great. The other videos, Ianto and Jules, yours was beautifully edited. I'm vaguely remembering these. I'm not going back and watching all this shit. Ianto and Jules, yours was beautifully edited. You're both so talented. Jules, I am gagged. Congrats on that win. Gissy and Lala, I loved your video. I loved the simplicity of it. I loved the song choice. I loved the meaning behind it. I don't know if I had another point. Loved it. Deserved replacement. Roxas and Jack, loved your song choice, the editing. People are like, it's shoddy. I was like, well, bitch, it's better than what I could have done, so who am I to judge? I love that you all divided this whole fucking cast number up a little bit. China and Andrea. Oh, let me rate them. Jules and Ianto, 9 out of 10. Roxas, I can do Roxas and Jack. Roxas and Jack was definitely like a 7.5 out of 10. Gissy's and Lala's was a 8.5 out of 10, 8 out of 10. These numbers are arbitrary. They don't mean anything. God, could you imagine if someone like made a list or a chart of like all my ratings on Intermission? It would be wild. Ooh, there's one more group. Oh, China and Andrea. Love you both. Glad you were saved. 4 out of 10. On to Pokemon Week. I hated that I got grass. Grass is my favorite type, but like, bitch, what the fuck type of song do you do for grass? Like, everyone's like, Water Me by Lizzo. No, everyone. Sally told me to do Water Me by Lizzo, and I just was not, that was not my tea. I was going to do Miracle Grow, and then I switched it because it was too short. And huge shout out to Marcus, who was my sexy gardener, who like fucked my pussy with his fist. We love that. From the beginning, I knew I wanted to be a sexy pet, a sexy chia pet, a sexy, garden plant. And I wanted to fuck a gardener. Like, I just wanted to have fun with a video, and I did. I loved my look. I had that gown. Okay, so I went from the outfit I loved on Duet Week, I thought it was so fucking cool and so grunge, to that gown, who was given to me by Laveau Contraire from TDR when I went to visit her in the summer of 2016. And she said, it was in the garbage and so ugly. It reminded me of you. And it fit me. And I loved it. It has that awful print, the giant flower on the front, with that green hair. I was, bitch, you couldn't tell me I was not everything. Yeah, I love it. This had been my least favorite video I've done. That being said, all my other videos I love, so this one I just kind of liked. My competitors. Gissy did fire, flames on the side of her face. I loved it. I loved that Clue reference. I loved the little interlude. There was a bit of a disconnect between the two for me, but you sold the song, so like, who gonna be mad? China, this has been your best video. I love the aesthetic. I'm like vaguely remembering these. Sorry if I'm like blowing through them. Oh, bitch. How many colors are in both? They got a lot of galleries. Hi, welcome to my ASMR. So good. Oh, I got stuck in my finger. Okay, who else is there? I'm trying to remember the videos. Roxas, your video was so good. I am so shocked you did not win. I'm impressed you did not win. You deserve that. Go off. Jules, your video was cute. I didn't understand the fairy connection, but like the little birds, I loved that. That was everything to me. And like we were talking, you're like asking makeup tips, and you're like talking about it. I'm like, bitch, I don't see the connection between like the tips I gave you and the makeup you did. So I guess you changed it, but like I love the color, the birds. Who was next? Who was safe? Andrea. Rocky was a bit of a stretch, but you sold it. And you got an outdoor sing, so like, points to you. Gissy, I already mentioned you. Jack was a truly robbed goddess. Jack's video was my favorite. I loved it. I thought it was everything to me. Robbed. Oh, bitch, robbed. Who else? Ianto. I disagree with the votings. I did not think your video was bad. I didn't think it was like winning, but I thought you were. I thought me, Jules, and Ianto were going to be the safe ones. So for none of us to be safe, I disagree with strongly. I was very shocked. I was top 4, top 3, whatever. Yeah. Who was the bottom? Oh, boy named Queen, bitch. You deserved that bottom. Like, I love you, girl. I love you, but it was a good sync. The editing just fucked it up a little bit. But it's okay, because we learned. and we grow. Lala, your video was also in the bottom. I'm very glad you did not go home. That being said, I'm very upsetting onto it. I have very many emotions because I am a complex individual and I'm allowed to have these emotions. I'm like, I should be looking here, but I'm looking here because that's where I am. I'm bitch. Oh, oh, would you fuck me? I fuck me. Yeah. Bitch. I think that's all I have to say. Oh, Jack dropped, and I'm very sorry about that, but I'm very proud of Jack for doing what's best for them, for, don't message me. For doing what's best for him, for, you know, kind of addressing that battle that I think a lot of people have, but kind of, like, are afraid to talk about it because it makes them look weak in a competitive setting. But like, bitch, all of us are struggling, and so the fact that you like were very open about it and put yourself first, like, you did that. You did that. I think that's all I have to say about Pokemon Week. Moving on to Fast Rap. Uba. I loved. Okay, I was originally going to do "Finish Her" by Aja. Fun fact. And then I was going to do another song, but we'll get to that because I have a fan question. And so it was between Queen's Speech and Cocky. And I sped Cocky up like 50%. But I loved just the energy of Cocky, that bad bitch, that, you know, that kind of like bitch vibe. And I love when I get to do that because it's so away from my real character that, like, when I get to do that, I take it up because I think it's sexy. Like, who is that bitch? Ooh, I'd never be able to get that pussy, but I want to try. You know, like, I felt bad, bitch. And I've always planned to do a video at top 8 to kind of homage back to my elimination video where I was walking down the streets of New Orleans in front of the American Horror Story house, but I couldn't, like, fly to New Orleans and go to the American Horror Story house, so we did in front of my house in Centerville, Virginia. But, like, I really wanted to homage back to my elimination video because, you know, I want to show everyone and myself that I am growing and I'm doing better. And that elimination video versus the video I produced for this week, 2 different people. And if you had told me back then that I had, you know, go through all this shit to be able to redeem myself like that, I would have done it. I would have done it again. I would have done it a 3rd time because the amount of pride that went into that video, the amount of effort, the amount of headspace that I've just changed from where I was like, I know I'm not going to win, I don't give a shit, to I am this bitch. I am that bitch. So powerful and so jarring. Like, I've watched that video 100, 1,000 times. I'm just so shocked that that's me exuding all that confidence because a lot of times I don't feel that way, and so to be able to look at it and see, like, that's me, that's Jeremy Pritchard exuding that confidence, I'm proud of myself. I don't know how else to say it without seeming cocky, but I'm just proud of myself. I'm proud of everything I produced. I don't think you all hated that video. I think it was very well received. But if you do, it doesn't matter because that video wasn't for anyone but me. But for me, Jeremy Pritchard, the artist. And that's all I've got to say on that. Cocky. Boy Named Queen. Ugh, Andrea, I loved your video. It was so funny. I loved the windbreak. I loved the little outfit you had. It was very cute. It was very you. It was very, like, old school. Boy Named Queen, your video was very... I think everyone did a very them video where it was very who they are as a performer, because during Fast Track you don't have all the concepts and the gimmicks and all that, so you have to go back and kind of rely on who you truly are as a performer. And I think everyone did that this week. I think I, you know, kind of relied on that bitch attitude and that kind of not a whole bunch of craziness, just the camera and me, like I did for the tea. And I think Boy Named Queen definitely relied on just his pure talent and a camera, like he had for... I can't think of the name of a single sync right now, and I know that looks like an asshole, but I'm just stupid. But, like, you've done it multiple times. Andrea relied on a little bit of camp, that old school, that stuff that, like, no one else, like, really pulls from, to make her video. Gissy was just, oh, she was serving you. She was like, oh, like, it was cute. I'm gonna have a bite. Please stop sticking. Okay. And China, you relied on kind of that kind of beat-boppy kind of camp that I really love. You did look like Subway fish, though. Like, no, no tea, no shade. I love the paint, though. Oh, I haven't been rating these videos. I'm so sorry. I'm not going to. I'm so goddamn lazy. I don't plan on it. I like how I said this was going to be a long video. This is my shortest video so far. I think it's because there's less of us, you know? Boy Named Queen, what the fuck do you want? Get out of my goddamn DMs. Boy Named Queen's trying to fuck me, obviously. Because, like, who wouldn't? Oh, Roxas. I ignored Roxas' video. I'm so sorry. I love the song you did. You did it for... Was it Broadway? Was it the week? Was it the challenge I hosted? You did it for Broadway Week Part 2. And I loved it then. And we were talking earlier this week. I'm like, well, girl, you were having a little bit of a like, I don't know what to do moment. And I was like, girl, you got this. Like, you've already done a fast sync. It's your wheelhouse. Do it again. Who mad? Who mad about it? Not me. Not me. Not Miss Toni Award. I'm not mad about it, boo-boo. I loved it. Boy Named Queen, please stop messaging me. I want you to die. He just said, where the fuck's intermission? Bitch, I'm filming right now. Hi, Boy Named Queen. Oh, bitch. Hi, Boy Named Queen. We're gonna have a third one. There's 6 in this pack. Yeah. I think that's everything. Boy Named Queen's like, you said you were filming last night, and my anxiety said I fucking wasn't. So die. Oh, girl, please. Please, girl. Girl. Oh, there we are. Yeah. I think that's everyone's video. If I forgot to talk about you, I'm so sorry. I talked about... Okay, there's 8 of us. Roxas. China, Gissy. Did I talk about Gissy? Yeah, I did. Gissy, Andrea, Boy Named Queen, Toni Award. Oh, Jules, I loved your video. I told you I loved your concept when you told me what it was. Because we love a Broadway bitch, and like, my original song was going to be Broadway. Yeah. That's all I've got to say. I really loved it. Your filming was wild. You just had so much energy. It was so cute. Oh, and Lala Chaute. I love the lighting. I don't know if that was a filter or if you were moving, if you were actually switching lights, but I want to know. Tell me the secrets. I crave it. Also, I know it's your birthday this week, bitch. Happy birthday. This one's to you. Happy birthday, Mr. Wawa. Happy birthday to you. You're welcome. Okay, I have like one fan question because everyone fucking hates me and doesn't want to send me questions. And they want me to goddamn die. But I didn't die, bitch. I was turned into a glamorous one. Roxas wanted to know, since Finish Her I could not do anymore, what was my backup always to do Cocky? No. My backup was not always to do Cocky. My original backup was a Broadway song that I am not going to name. And I did not do this for two reasons. One, I loved it. I really wanted to do it, but I found out one of my competitors were saving it for their music video challenge. And so I kind of, that sat wrong with me, that I know if someone did the song I wanted to do for a music video challenge, I would be broken. Not broken, but like I'm so excited to do that music video challenge. So if someone else did it, I wouldn't be feeling it. So I didn't want to take that away from this individual. I also did a few test runs of it, and it just wasn't, because I did 3 songs, like, to try and just see what I liked, and I wasn't feeling that as much as I was Cocky. My other backup was Queen's Speech, but I thought Lala was going to do it, and I also wasn't feeling that one as much as Cocky, so the reason I say I thought Lala was going to do it is because she was going to do it for this week, and I do not believe she'll be doing it for any other week in the future. If she does, I'm sorry I mentioned that you wanted to do this song, girl. But we both were talking earlier in the season. We're like, this is our backup. And we're like, bitch, mine too. Bitch, I'm so fucking stupid. You all watching me sit in my basement in front of my Caucasian wave painting. Let me talk shit for no goddamn reason. You fucking Erica bought me ice cream. Not this. She bought me Halo Top because we're a Halo Top household. Shout out to you, girl. Again, official sponsor. Yeah. So I was gooped. So, Cocky was in my wheelhouse, kinda, or a song I thought about doing. I sped it up time and a half. Or no, 50%. It was faster. And like, I like the song better that way because I think it's too slow as the original, because that's a bad bitch beat and it needs to be ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. I said that like I didn't know the lyrics. What you stand for, high fashion, I'm gonna give you more. Yeah. So overall, I was like, I love this week. I was so excited to do fast rap. I was a little nervous, but like, I knew like, I've done rap a couple times this season because I've done The Tea, I guess. I did Finish Her. I did You Should Know Better. And then I was going to do a rap song for Pokemon Week. I'm very excited for what I'm doing for Spoken Word Week. I think you all are going to love it. I think it's not something you would expect from me. I think it's avant-garde, gorgeous, shitpost. I don't know. I'm still deciding. I have two options. I'm deciding between the two, but I am really leaning towards one, and that's what I've been working on memorizing. So, yeah. This has been Intermission with Toni A. Ward. Why did you all tune in? I don't fucking know. But send me money or jewelry or makeup or food or whatever. Send me dick pics. If everyone who watches this can send me a picture of their dick, thank you. Goodbye.